Hey, Rahul SMMA over here. If you're wondering how a student like me, college student like me, end up building an profitable agency which did $10,000 in pure profit in just 6 months of starting it, hmm, then buckle up. Okay, so I'm gonna be telling you how a tech nerd, like I'm literally nerd in tech right now at this point, a tech nerd like me end up building such a agency at the mere age of 22 and while still attending lectures. And if that doesn't sound something, you should buckle up. Okay, and while buying my first car and going to trips, like, so I mean solo handling the all the finances of the trip, me alone, for Thailand and better places like this, while still being in college. Okay, it sounds a bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. And yeah, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss out a video in AI, tech and automations and business scaling. um, so yeah, okay, let's dive deep in into the video. And so who am I? I'm Rahul, a college student who has been hustling day and night all these years, and I was the guy who was inclined towards tech a lot. I mean a lot. I was like writing codes while everyone else was partying. I was making solutions while everyone else was busy with dumb stuff in life, and I was like quite motivated at a very early age for doing something. And that's the whole point. So I was the guy who everyone came for, anything related to tech. So from the idea to reality, okay, so like I started with just one laptop. Okay, that was like my old laptop which I used for my normal college assignments and all, which was given to me. So from there I grew into a studio. My room is now a freaking studio. Okay, like a big studio, like with lights and all of that stuff. I was with a very expensive PC. I was able to all stack it while growing my agency. Basically, the road wasn't very smooth. I started by looking at specific problems in the space. Like the biggest problem which I saw is like generating consistent leads. Okay, so for generating leads, business owners faces a lot of challenges. A lot. I mean, lot. So they like most of the business owners have to hire multiple people to generate even one lead, and that's where I saw the opportunity. Instead of hiring people, they can buy or they can install AI systems which will like act as a person and act as employees and get them consistent leads without doing anything. Instead of selling services, I was selling some systems which would deliver them more results than the services would ever do. But yeah, there was like a lack of human element. Still, it all passed out and it was quite smooth. So, during the age when the AI and the chat GTP was launched, and I was quite fascinated with it, like the power. I was already inclined towards tech a lot, and I got fascinated by it, like like, uh, how intelligence has evolved around. Okay, like this was the first time something more intelligent than us humans came into existence, and I was quite fascinated with it. I saw a lot of potential in how businesses day to day interact. Okay, and I saw some things which I can fix in the agency space. Then I came up with some of my solutions, and I wasn't just another marketer who was just trying to label out things and sell it. Basically I was trying to solve very specific problems, and I my systems usually delivered a lot of results for my clients, and I was able to eventually, and I was very fortunate enough to grow my agency. And yeah, that's where it all started. So landing my first client, as I solved that specific problem of generating leads, as I researched about the market and started selling it out. That system which I was trying to sell was already very needed in the market, and it sold very quickly. Like as I started pitching out my offer, first I started with my Facebook accounts and trying to pitch it out in communities and group. As I grew one of my communities, a B2B service community, uh, like um, and it grew from 0 members to like more than 300 members very quickly, like as I was solving those specific problems. And I got my first client from my own community only, and the people who joined were like interested in AI and this kind of solutions which would eliminate this stuff. It was like I was posting randomly in Facebook groups and my own community, and from there the people would respond, yes, I want that, and I started pitching them out and taking the sales call, and that's how I made my first client. It was quite like very mediocre and experience and normal for me. Like as I grew my business, I started outreach, I started many ads and all of that kind of stuff, and it like I got more and more people interested into my offer, what I was selling and what I was doing. It was quite easy and easy for me. Like as I focus more on system, not in getting clients, I got more and more clients. Like yeah, basically, uh, as you know, like if you focus on something, if you focus on the right thing, you get more things. Like instead of getting focusing on getting more clients, I would encourage every young entrepreneur or any person out here trying to build something up, they should be more obsessed about the process other than getting clients, because the process is what gets you the client. The systems, the process, because that's the key from where you will drive traffic, from where you will get people attention and all of that kind of stuff. Like you can fill in the blanks. Yeah, basically that's how I landed my first client, and that's where it took off. Like I'm like fo- fly, and like it was quite simple, like landing my very first client, and from there onwards I never looked back. Now hitting the milestone, as I started getting more and more clients, I was able to hit a milestone of $10,000 in pure profit in just 6 months in my agency journey. Basically, as I was doing it, I was able to refine my whole AI systems, which could deliver more and more results, making better versions of those systems and like upgrading those systems into a better version of them, and making it more better, making my customer support much better, making my client acquisitions much better, and my deliverability much better. But as I started scaling my agency, as my agency took off, and after the as I hit my $10,000 milestone, and as I went into the upward spiral, I was even able to deliver 100k in revenue through my systems to my all of my clients, and as I calculated it, so it was like a game changing thing for me. And as technology did the heavy lifting for us, we didn't feel that much while delivering that kind of results. Like because as technology was doing most of the work for us, we didn't need to do much, but there was some things which we needed to do, like the interaction and talking part which we needed to do with our customers and all, and that was kind of exhausting, but it's all right, it's part of the plan. So yeah, it was like as I started delivering more and more, and I started getting people notice me more and more, it was like a life changing lessons. And as I started making better and better AI systems, which would deliver more results basically. So managing my studies and my biz. Okay, so it, it was a very exhausting part, like managing my biz and my studies. I had to work more, I had to develop more and I have to deliver more. But as this AI technology came in, I didn't need to do much. I had systems in place which were doing my work while I was attending my lectures, going some other places, and doing some other stuff. Okay, like I didn't used to do much. Like those systems used to handle my operations, my sales, my calls. I had teammates who were managing those calls. But yeah, it basically helped, like I was able to fix that gap through my problems, which other people face, as I saw those problems other business owners faces too. So I came up with this kind of solutions, and it was like the backbone and the birth where the idea came into my mind, so how I can help those people out. So yeah, that's like the best part of it. The financial upgrades. As I started working more, I was very fortunate enough to buy my very first own car without any help from anyone or my parents, and which I didn't thought was possible in college. But yeah, I was able to do it, and even I was able very fortunate enough to travel during the breaks. I was able to travel to play like trip to Thailand on my own and on the very own expenses while running this successful agency. And the best part about it is, like, while traveling, while studying, while doing all of this, I had automations and systems in place which used to do the heavy lifting from all of that stuff. While generating leads, we had automations. For onboarding clients, we had automations. We just I just needed to solve the essentials, like talking to those people and onboarding, like getting into the calls, which I can do remotely anywhere in the world. And I didn't worry about my business breaking down or not being there. It was like it is the best thing about the online space. Like you don't need to worry about like your business going down. You can operate it from anywhere in the world. That's the lovely part about it. So yeah, I was able to do that and scale it up a lot and without worrying about anything. Just to make sure this isn't about bragging about my achievements. This is just to show people and the world what is possible and what is not. And if you surround yourself with right people, right environment, and right solutions and system, you can do it too. And if this isn't a motivation for you, I don't know what it is. Okay, so that's it. Like that's what I was trying to say. And with the right technology and right people, you can build out businesses that work for you, not the other way around. So what's the future of all this? Okay. Yeah, basically, so I'm this days we are trying to consistently hit five figures in revenue each month, and we have been placing our offers and our systems in place. And this involves a couple of things, like making better and new AI systems which are better and deliver, like, solve specific problems, hiring or make building a team of specialists who are specialized in their own things, so our service delivery can improve a lot. And making um, technological explanatory videos like Loom explanations, so our target audience can better understand what we are selling and how they can, like, we can fix that gap. Like, as you know, currently many people don't understand how these things operate, and I'm yet day by day working to fix those gaps through our content. Yeah, basically. So the goal here is not to only make money, but deliver technological ecosystems which deliver consistent results and make our life easier with AI, like as this AI era is here. So yeah, basically hitting those five figures won't be much easy, but it's a life changing journey for me. So there you have it, from being a tech nerd to an agency owner and a tech company owner who is who did 10k dollars in pure profit in just 6 months. Now eventually scaling to his consistent five figures each month, and then onwards, then towards six figures each month. And I know the journey won't be that easy, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, and I wanna encourage every young person to out there to develop skills, and don't trade your skills for some merit jobs and some merit degrees. Instead, the skill is the most valuable thing right now in the market, which can't be replaced. Okay, and instead of trying to sell services, and every entrepreneur out here, instead of trying to sell services, try to build systems which creates value for others and wealth for you. Yeah, that's like the whole goal of this thing. So yeah, guys, try to build up as much skill as possible and as much systems as possible, because that's where money is, and like your growth is, and you will learn a lot more about you while doing all of this stuff, other than any person who have you met will tell you about this. Yeah, that's it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys, because I will be posting more videos about entrepreneurship, and more videos about AI solutions and systems which we are gonna be helping people to scale with. And make sure to hit make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified for each and every video which is uploaded by me. And for now being, cheers. Let's see you again in the next video.